Goldilocks and the Three Bears is a 1934 Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon directed by Walter Lantz, and I was really looking forward to this because I like Oswald the Lucky Rabbit and I love cartoons based on classic stories such as The Three Bears. And I have to say, it's not really an Oswald cartoon, so there will be spoilers as I talk a little bit about what happens in this. For the most part, it is a classic story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We have the three bears having their porridge, they go out for a walk. The character of Goldilocks comes along and starts to eat their food and sleep in their bed, and then things take a different direction. And there's a really odd moment where Goldilocks is leaving the house where Oswald is busy painting the deck and she puts footprints all over and Oswald is really annoyed. So Oswald just jumps into a bucket of paint. Why? I genuinely don't know why he did that. It's a very strange moment. But off she goes and then enters the home and she walks into their bedroom and sleeps on their bed, and it's a classic interpretation of the story. And then at the end, and this is of course a spoiler, but I have to say I found this to be really delightful. Oswald, up until this point, has been in it for about 5 seconds. And then at the end, Goldilocks runs out of the bear's house, runs back home where Oswald is, and tells Oswald to get back into the house. We have some great music over the top of this, but she and Oswald run into the house, shut the door behind them when they're in a back room, and then the next thing we see are the backs of the bears walking away from the house with Oswald's furniture under their arms, and I just wasn't expecting that ending, and I thought it was pretty creative. So in general, it's a fun version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and I rather enjoyed that. The animation is really good. There are some strange moments, such as Oswald jumping into a bucket of paint, and a couple of other things here and there. And then the ending, where it ultimately went to, I hadn't anticipated, and I thought it was really good fun. I do think that calling it an Oswald cartoon is a bit of a stretch, because I'd say he's on screen for maybe less than 10 seconds, but nevertheless, it is enjoyable. So if you're looking for an Oswald cartoon, this might not be the best one to go with. But if you're a fan of Goldilocks and the Three Bears and you're looking for one that's quite fun, a little bit different in some places, but generally stay true to the story, then the 1934 Walter Lantz Goldilocks and the Three Bears, with the interesting title spelling, is not a bad cartoon and definitely worth checking out.